Welcome back into another TikTok reaction video, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Hit me with a follow at AR Crypto Management on TikTok. Give me a subscribe and a like. Shout out to all the content creators. They're doing their thing. Let's give them credit and let's get cooking. Wait, what did the caption say? Luckily, I don't use Amazon enough, so I can't relate to this. But yeah, so let's continue here. Oh, some kind of copying. Anyways.
People who are constantly overspending and living beyond their means and are in debt hate the future selves. There's that future version of you who's...
Yes, they do. Especially because all it takes is like $15 to $20 to get started investing. There's like no excuse anymore.
Getting paid and receiving their paychecks, but having $1,000, $1,500 of that going towards debt minimums or debt payments to pay off past due. You truly
imagine if you were investing in that $500, $700, $800, $900, $1,500 that you're paying for debt into like like an S&P 500 ETF or like NASDAQ or something. I mean, this year alone, I think it's right now we're in a bit of a correction, but I mean, this year alone, the S&P 500 went up to like 760, and like targets now are 800 for year end. So it's like there's no excuse, none.
Cared about the future version of yourself and love them just as much. Wow.
Yes.
If you kids can't live comfortably on $20 an hour, you have to be over.
Okay, referring to this boomer comment, if you kids can't live on like, unfortunately, $20 an hour now is not what it was in the 1980s and 1970s, especially because money isn't what it like represents anymore. It used to be represented by silver. Now it's just represented by hopes and dreams and the government's ability to print more of it. Quantitative easing, which is kind of what everyone in the situation we're in today from 2020, 2021, COVID stimulus checks. However, they needed to do that, whether like it was damned if they did, damned if they don't, because you didn't want people in the streets either. So you had to pump that money back into the economy, put it in people's pockets. I hope we never go back to that situation again. It created a lot of wealth opportunities, but at the same time, it messed up a lot of things for certain people, and specifically financially, quantitative easing did not help. So let's continue cooking here.
Spending. We got to break this down very quickly to give people perspective.
Shout out to all the content creators, by the way.
Into the Gen Z's lives. If you make $20 an hour, that is $40,000 a year after tax.
Unfortunately, it depends where you live, but this is just not enough. 40 grand a year, you might get away with it in like Arkansas or somewhere where it's very rural, very cheap, but somewhere where I live, like Massachusetts, New York, California, you need to be making like 6 figures, unfortunately, to be living comfortably.
That is $2,750. The average one-bedroom apartment and utility is going to run you $2,000. You cannot do that making $20 an hour.
Yeah, I guess one bedroom. It depends on your area. Where I rent out my unit, it's about $1,950 where I charge, and it's one bed, one bath. But it's right next to the commuter rail. It's right next to a entertainment area. It's right next to public transportation. So it definitely has its advantages.
You're going to have to rent with a roommate for about $1,200, and that's being conservative. $500 a month for groceries, which is less than $150.
Sorry for the sound effects, guys. I appreciate you tuning in, though.
$50 a week. $300 for a student loan payment, which is below average. $300 for a car payment, which is below average. $150 for car insurance. $150 for...
Yeah, it's really tough. You need roommates, honestly, in this situation. Like, it's best to have roommates, house hack a little bit, see what you can do. If you could stay at home with your parents for a little bit longer, I recommend it. Yeah.
Gas, $100 for personal care, $50 for a cell phone is $2,750. That is paycheck to paycheck, leaving you with nothing. Nothing for savings, investments, the big one, health insurance, because I'm assuming they're under 26 years old, and zero fun. Now, if they were to make $30 an hour...
Health insurance is expensive. I'll give you that. Health insurance is crazy. Yeah, the numbers aren't numbering, and yeah. I think another thing is back in the day, Most people didn't have like real estate in their portfolio as an investment, basically. And I don't mean physical, I mean it could be in a some kind of account, whether it be an ETF, whether it be a REIT, which is a real estate investment trust. So, like, Wall Street has taken over housing. If Wall Street hadn't taken over housing, I think prices would still be lower, in my opinion. Let's see what the Liver King's cousin has to say. Mr. Coach JV, shout out to this guy.
Trap that high income earners fall into.
And that is the spending doom loop and the maintenance spend that goes with that.
It's not always that you're overspending. You may be under planning. And I'm going to share with you 5 threats that are attacking your wealth in 20.
Let's skip this. This is informative. I want to see more.
I was just kind of like, well, you know what? Everyone's in credit card.
Love Caleb Hammer. Shout out to Caleb Hammer. Shout out to the shows. Great material. Love it.
Our debt that's my everyone I was seeing was on social media and was traveling and
well,
do not imitate, emulate what you see on social media, guys. It's literally people's highlight reel. Even influencers are going broke right now. Like it's insane. It's just when it comes to wealth, it's about sustainability, management, and just maintaining it. Really, I mean, look at Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell is, I'm pretty sure he's in jail right now, or he's about to go to jail for child support. This dude has no money. He stopped playing in 2021, excuse me. He's got child support payments, probably a bunch of kids. I don't know how many. And it's like, bro, you were one of the best running backs in the league, and you lost all your money in 5 years. I think another thing is these athletes, these lottery winners, these people that come to large sums of money, they don't know how to manage it. They don't know how to plan with it. They don't know how to build with it. When you have that much money, you have to invest in real assets. You have to invest in real things, real estate, ETFs. Real estate's the biggest one, especially if you come into big money. If you come into the sum of over $50,000, you better be buying some real estate with that. Don't be overspending. Don't be trying to do too much. Learn to live and learn to build with that. Rich people didn't get rich like by accident. It was all intentional. It was all with planning. It was all on purpose. So you can do the same things.
And doing all these things
but I thought okay, maybe the rest of the world is just, but I considered myself pretty as well. But I thought we kind of all understood that on Instagram, when we look at Instagram, we know Instagram's not real life.
Nope.
I thought we all kind of accepted that a few years ago. Are we still broken?
it's hard. It's hard to see everything on. I've deleted social media apps off my phone multiple times
You don't
just
have
to try.
to.
Just
That
to,
doesn't make you.
Oh my god, you have bigger issues if you need to delete. So for me, I honestly open my Facebook, and I have 2 Facebook accounts. One of them is my real account. The other one is like a business account that I use. I open my business account more than I open my real account, honestly. And the people that want to communicate with me, they have my email, they have my phone number, they have my information, so they know how to find me. I honestly hate Facebook. Every time I open my Facebook, it's negativity, and I don't mean people writing negative stuff. I mean people saying this person has passed, that person has passed, this person is sick. It's very sad, so I just kind of try to avoid Facebook and social media at all costs unless I'm doing business related things. I never doom scroll. The content I consume is long form on YouTube, usually having to do with finance and all that stuff, and I do like the reaction stuff because there's some good content and good commentary out there for some great creators that I enjoy watching. So also what you consume is important. Be careful what you consume. Too much of it'll affect you.
Travel, I see things all the time and I'm like, oh, that person's either in debt or they're just posting the absolute highlights or their parents are paying for it, and that's not real life.
yeah, I've had to delete social media off my phone multiple times for a lot of.
Even these influencers, I see these influencers online like, oh, I make 20, 30, 40 grand a month, and then the next thing you know, a report comes out that they're broke, they lost all their money, they're begging, they have to go back to working. The story's so old. It's been written so many times before, but it goes back to like COVID times. During COVID, things were different. I mean, it was a zombie economy. Shout out to the zombie economy.
Different reasons, but one of that was that it was causing it was a direct correlation to me wanting to spend money that I didn't have.
You can want to spend money and say no. You can have discipline. I need you to live in a healthy.
I mean, for me, I've been my PlayStation 4 is like on the way out. I've had this thing since 2014, 2015. We're going over 10, 12 years. My plan is to buy the PlayStation 5 when the PlayStation 6 is announced and it's like $300. That's just the way I roll. Even my phone. My phone is the iPhone 13 and I bought it when the 16 came out. I'm hoping when I go to get another phone, I can see what is the oldest possible phone I can get. I don't want anything new and I want it to be under $600 or $700. That's how you build wealth, friends.
Balance where you're able to see things, including things you walk by on a storefront, and be able to tell yourself no.
Imagine if you can't tell yourself no and you don't have the discipline for overspending. Like, imagine that.
Are you still babied by your parents today?
No,
Yes.
kinda.
No,
I told you.
kinda.
I'm trying to
What
think.
does that look like? Because I mean that is a big concern. I mean, listen, you do have responsibility in a lot of things you do, but being enabled all throughout until 23 is obviously going to put you at a disadvantage.
I was just kind of like, what?
I got really lucky, man. My parents accepted me in the house for a long time, and it really helped. And honestly, shout out to your parents that they're able to keep you there, and that should be your way to go. That's good.
$30 an hour is going to be $60,000 a year.
From last time, freaking love the Porsche 911. Too bad it's a maintenance headache. One thing goes wrong with that thing, it's $5,000 to fix. Shout out to the Porsche people. If you know, you know.
Day 14, let's get after it quickly. How to fix overspending without feeling deprived, okay? Overspending.
Let's keep going with the negative narrative.
$180,000 and you are struggling.
These are the influencers I was talking about.
And I'm sorry, if you want to jump in the comments, try to be like, oh, yeah, well, you just don't have kids. $180,000 and you say you are struggling, okay? That is you.
For some people, 15K is like what they make in like 8 or 9 months, depending on where you live and where you work.
That's 100% your choices. Your very, very bad financial choices. Do you know what a majority of people could do with $180,000 a year?
I like this guy's room. He's got like Spider-Man going on, Marvel figures. It's freaking awesome. Shout out to Zeals is a boob.
A year. If you were to give me $180,000.
Anyways.
So Mercury retrograde is definitely retrograding because
Here we go with the astrology. This chick's gonna blame astrology for overspending.
why does these things keep happening? Like,
With her knockers hanging out of her shirt almost. Come on, guys.
literally,
Let's have some like accountability and shame, please.
me and my husband have had to come out of our pocket so much this past weekend unnecessarily. Like, shit is just happening. Literally.
She's literally popping out of her shirt, guys. I can't.
We got struck by lightning yesterday, our house. So all of the electricity in certain rooms are not working.
By the way, my power went out on Monday for like 8 hours because a truck hit an electric pole. Not a fun time. Made me very appreciative for the basic things like electricity and like running water. Oh, running water was working, but like electricity and all that other stuff.
So we're gonna have to call an electrician to come out. That's gonna be a feat. Then we went out.
Oh my god, she has a tattoo there. Look, she's got a tattoo right here. I can't. I gotta scroll past this.
You don't overspend because you lack discipline. You overspend because you're making decisions too fast.
Yes.
$30 an hour is going to be $60,000.
I get so much hate online because I shop at one of the most expensive supermarkets. I was doing my online food shop last night on Sainsbury's and I couldn't get a
Must be a European place or place in like the UK. But let's let her continue.
delivery slot for a couple of days. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go to Aldi and I'm going to prove all of you lot wrong.
Get your quarters ready. And Aldi just opened up near where my girlfriend lives. I cannot wait to patronize that place.
What works for one family is not always going to work for another family. Anyway, let's go.
Oh, and I'm the best patron you can have at your business. I'm kind, I'm polite, I ask for help when I ask politely for anything. I usually don't ask for help because I know where most things are, and I like looking around, and I get good service everywhere I go. I don't know. That's the key. If you're nice, kind, respectful, I'm telling you, that's a life hack. Anywhere you go, if you're nice, kind, respectful, you'll get anything you want. And if things don't go your way, it is what it is. Chalk it up as an L. Say it's okay. Most times people will work with you if you're nice and polite, but if you're mean, negative, nobody will work with you. I went to Staples yesterday to pick up some things for where I work, and the girl behind the counter is amazing. The girl behind the counter, every time I have my materials printed, she literally pulls them out, opens them, and shows it to me and goes, "Do you like it? Does it look good?" And I'm always like, "Oh my god, so good. You guys did a great job. My principal's gonna love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it." And imagine if I was a difficult person. Do you think this cashier at Staples would waste her time being like, "Oh, look," if I was a difficult person? Absolutely not. She'd be like, "Here, take your order, pay for it, and get out of here." But no, since I'm nice and polite, she literally shows me each order and is like, "Is it good? Does it look good? Do you want us to redo anything?" Like, I can't ask for better service. Like, it's amazing. And even last time, there's a little issue, and I was literally like, this is all I said. I'm like, "Oh, for next time, is there anything I can do to make sure that it's printed the right way?" She goes, "Oh, no, that's a mistake." She goes, "Let me reprint those for you." She reprinted all of them, and she did it the right way in like 5 minutes, didn't ask questions. And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much. Like, I appreciate that." Like, anyone else would have been like, "Oh, come back tomorrow," or like, "We don't," but I mean, I was ready to just walk out with my print because I was like, whatever, things happen. And if my principal was really gonna do anything, I would have just been like, "Oh, okay, I can go back and reprint them." I work at a really great place. I love the team I work with. I love the staff I work with. I'm not going to disclose anything about that. I'm just commenting on my staff and my team, and I love them a lot, and I'm very appreciative. Also my old job too. I love everyone at my old job. My new job, I try to be as respectful and helpful as I can. This is how it is. The karma, it comes back. It helps you. People help you. People want to help you. I'm telling you, I've been helped everywhere I've gone. The best service. It's how you are. You attract the energy you put in. If you put in positive energy in every situation, that's what's going to come out. But if you start putting in negativity in everything, nothing's going to go your way. I'm telling you, karma, our universe works that way. What you put into it's what comes out.
Shopping.
Oh, that's my phone, guys.
Oh my god, it's so quiet in here, it's glorious.
That's today's date. 15th. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crates of strawberries in today's date. Yes, I get 4. They're my son's safe food.
This is more this chick spending. Let's continue.
I need to stop spending so much money on takeout, but the problem is I don't personally care enough to exercise the self-discipline required to actually...
No. Go to the grocery store, pick up a couple of things, grab some quick groceries, grab some fruits, grab some vegetables, cut them up, make some snacks. Like, not that complicated. Make some salads. You're a chick. You should want to stay slim.
make that happen. So here's what I'm doing instead. Last week, my husband and I got takeout 10 times, which is a record for us. That's not regular, although, I mean, the week before that, we did get takeout 9 times. So it's roughly in the realm of what we usually do.
Try to do it like once a week, maybe twice a week the most. If you start getting into doing it daily, It's financially consuming.
And the only reason I'm mad about it is because the money that we get for fun spending comes out of our food budget. One way I can encourage myself to spend less money on food is by reducing our food budget, because our food budget right now for a singular week is $350. Yeah, I get.
Y'all gotta start feeling some hunger. If y'all haven't felt hunger before, it's time to start going through a fast. I've done it. Not even by necessity. I've just done it because just to be grateful for everything. You know? Let's keep going.
Backlash on that sometimes. Now I could reduce this to $250 or $200, but that just, I don't understand why I have to do that. Because spending less for the sake of spending less just doesn't make sense to me. Why would I do that? I understand spending less because your budget doesn't accommodate spending more. I also understand spending less because you want to...
You're too comfortable in your ways. You have to, shout out to the Tony Robbins in the book Awaken the Giant Within. That's what you got to pick up, because it literally talks about all these habits and how to break them and how to mentally disconnect from them. Great book, Awaken the Giant Within, Tony Robbins. This isn't a plug. This is just a book I loved when I'm still reading it now. I'm at the end.
Reroute that money to a specific savings goal that is worth it to you, but I don't have any savings goals right now.
That's sad. You should have some savings goals. You should have some investing goals. My investing goal right now is I'm trying to have 10 Binance coins by the end of summer. Right now I'm close to it. So like, if you know what a Binance coin is, each one is worth about $570 right now. So I would like to have 10 of those and then potentially sell those in the future for a real estate deal I'm trying to work on. It's a little hush hush. I don't like to talk about real estate deals before they haven't happened yet, but I'm just trying to put some money aside for this one. So that's it.
That would necessarily make that worth it to me. It's one of those brain things.
Video.
I have come to the realization that I have an overwhelming urge to spend money every single day of my life. And it's becoming a problem because I'm trying to get out of debt. So this is everything I'm fighting the urge to buy today. First up, this activewear set from Target. I've started a running journey recently.
Dude, just wear the one you have now. What is going on? Especially with running wear, sorry guys. Especially with running wear, who's gonna see all that? Yeah, okay, you're running by, but come on.
So I've been super into buying activewear. That being said, I bought a lot of activewear recently. I actually have a set I just bought in a very similar color. Next, also from Target, I have 1,000,000 protein bars at home. I literally just had a Bare Bells protein bar because I have so many at home. I saw a TikTok last week saying these were good, so now I want to try them. I don't need these. Next up, this romper from Altered State. I have had my eye on this for weeks.
You're falling into the consumerism trap, my dear.
I don't even think it would be flattering on my body. And also, look at the price. Am I insane? And lastly, my entire Nespresso.
Yes, you are insane. Even this Nespresso nonsense. Oy, oy, oy. This is crazy. For coffee? For coffee? I mean, I know we're making it at home, but okay, it's not terrible, but it's there. It's like the price of regular coffee.
Cart. I'm nowhere near running out of Nespresso pods at home, but I also don't ever want to run out. So that's everything I have just wanted to buy on my 30-minute lunch break today.
If you're on your lunch break and you're thinking about what you're gonna spend money on and all this stuff, I don't know if this girl's trolling, but this is just too much. Y'all need to go on no spend days. Go an entire day without spending money. You'll feel so much better at the end of it. Call it a financial fast, if you will.
I have come to the realization that I have an overwhelming urge to spend money every single day.
Let's keep going. One more.
These are expensive fragrance things that are worth the money because
You guys want to see another example of a man bringing concerns and stress to his woman and her just completely making fun of him for it? Here it is.
Say it one more time, babe. But what happened?
I said I was at Walmart. No, I was at the gym, and I keep looking at my phone. And it's Amazon 152, Amazon 145, Amazon 25.99, Amazon
145, 152. Girl, what are you buying?
163.54. Damn, I'm surprised my card still works. Motherfucker smoking. You recording me?
Is there any other concerns that you have?
No, I just damn.
You let me take a picture of your credit card. What were you expecting?
146, 163.
This is probably the same chick that's like, I want to be courted. I want to be this. And then she's looking like a hippopotamus.
Still works.
Oh, it works.
Yo, shout out to my girlfriend, man. Shout out to my girlfriend. She is amazing when it comes to financing stuff and all this. First of all, I'd be paying for everything, number one. Number two, I'd be picking her up faux. She'd be wanting to pay for it. I'd be picking her up this. She'd be wanting to pay for it. Like, this is too much. Be careful, gentlemen. Don't end up with a woman like this.
Here we go.
And there's more coming.
Shout out to Emily King, though, for bringing it up.
Here we go.
Can you please remove your jacket from my studio door?
What a passive-aggressive bitch.
Thank you. I don't think those are all the transactions, but
No fucking going into debt. We're living in our fucking door.
That entire
And he's picking up plates and stuff while this chick's sitting on her ass. This is hilarious.
interaction is pretty messed up because here is a man bringing concerns and stress over finances because she is overspending on Amazon. And her response is to diminish those concerns and then to make fun of him and make a video, then posting it on TikTok. Are you?
At this point, it's like, why are y'all even together? Like, that's like the ultimate disrespect. Recording your husband, and I would never. Okay, me and my girlfriend, when we get married, I would never be like recording her. No way. Your relationship has reached a toxic area, and there's no coming back from that. Time to end it. That is wild if it's that situation. Anyways, Emily, continue.
Are you kidding me? Because that will definitely make that man feel alone in this relationship. He is not going to feel like it's a partnership. He's going to feel like this is a problem that.
Damn, this went from overspending to a relationship conversation. Let's move on. One more.
I can't even comprehend the mindset of the people who, as soon as they get money.
What's your number one, like, take my credit card away store because you can't go in it without overspending? For me, it's Bass Pro Shops. I can't even go near that.
The guys at the Bass Pro Shops, Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware. What's the other one? Harbor Freight. That's the place the guys be going into debt. And maybe for the trucks. I don't know.
Store without this, like, desire to overspend money. I don't even hunt. I just, like, go in there and I'm like, wow, I see a bunch of things that I want to buy and I'm probably gonna buy.
For me, I love power tools. I got like a Ryobi toolbox and everything, and it's like I got the miter saw, I got the table saw, I have the jigsaw, I have the reciprocating saw. So I got it all from Ryobi. Yo, shout out to Ryobi's 18-volt interchangeable battery system. The Ones Plus, awesome.
And then instantly regret buying because I spent way too much money. What's your number one, like, take my credit card?
Before you accept overspending as a normal thing that everybody does, I need you to hear this. It is not normal to consume to the level that social media has you believe is totally normal. It is not normal to receive packages every single day from Amazon, from Temu, from...
I mean, I get it. There's some people that they literally have an addiction to a box showing up at their front door, whether it's something they need or not. They need that dopamine fix, and that's an addiction, unfortunately, to shopping. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that feeling too, but my spending is like, I'm a huge eBay buyer. I buy stuff on eBay all the time. It's used. I use Marketplace a lot. I'm a big secondhand person. I believe in secondhand stuff, as you know, is good depending on what it is. Phones secondhand, I don't really know. I'm not too big on phones secondhand because the battery's running low, but other things I'm so with it. Clothes being secondhand, sporting goods, furniture if it's in good shape, electronics to a certain extent. I mean, pencil sharpeners, laminators, stuff like that. So, let's do one more. We're gonna wrap it up, folks.
AliExpress, that is not normal. It is not normal to have dozens of shopping apps installed on your phone. It is not normal to have everything.
I only have eBay as a shopping app, maybe Target in case I need to pick up something important on a pickup order, but I'm not constantly thinking, how can I spend money? What's the next thing I can buy? Recently, I just been buying a lot of Rubik's cubes. I have like 5, 6 Rubik's cubes, but think about it. Each one of those is like $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. The most expensive one I have is 15. So, I mean, you're talking less than $50 here.
Cabinet of your home full. It is not normal to have a closet.
One more.
What about the insane amount of money you've spent on galaxies on TikTok lives? That's gift giving?
Technically, but TikTok's taking it. They're getting most of the money, but I don't know how else to give them the money. The people.
Yeah, why are you just going out and just giving everyone galaxies though when you can't pay your own damn bills? You're overspending by.
Bro's giving money away that he doesn't have on galaxies. Those are the things you give on TikTok lives, by the way, that benefit the live creator. That's crazy.
1,500.
Honestly, he's probably addicted to like them like announcing his name on the live and being like, "Oh, shout out to Tommy for the galaxy." Like, bro, is that worth it? No.
You know, sometimes I want to show my kindness, like that's just from my heart, and I just.
Dude, you want to show some kindness, man? Go donate to a church, bro. Go donate to a homeless shelter. Go donate to a food bank. This is crazy.
I wanted to buy those.
And I bet you half the people you're giving galaxies to don't need it.
Those coins for TikTok. To give them galaxies.
Well, who are you contributing to?
I'm contributing somewhat of an amount of the galaxies to the actual.
Who are you giving them to?
People that have like no viewers.
Dude, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. We gotta end it here. You can't make this shit up because they have no viewers. Bro's pity galaxying people on TikTok. This is crazy, and he's going into debt. It's one thing if you have the money and you're like, okay, let me help these poor people with no views, no galaxies, no nothing. But you can't even afford it. 170K in debt. If I had a $1,700 bill, I wouldn't be donating money anywhere. I'd be door dashing, Uber eating, and what's the other one? Instacarting my way out of that one, including my job and selling every single thing I own that had value. So, on that note, guys, we're gonna end it. It is crazy out here. I appreciate y'all tuning in, but let's just thank you. Have a great day, folks.